What's up? Today I got a battle against KingQuags for part of an NU tournament I'm taking place in. And so I went into we had a match previously and my DS had froze, so we decided to go again with different teams. So I lead off with my Scarf Natu, which, yeah, I know is weird, but it's kind of a surprise thing. And he just sets up rain into his Electro, which I figured he would just do, because that's usually what most Electrodes do anyway. So I just U-turn, and I pray that I don't get static. And I just switch right out into my Liepard and fake out, just to try to get him, like, lower. And now I know he's probably just going to go for Explosion or something, so I just Sucker Punch and hope to take him out. And I do with a crit. I don't know if it mattered. I don't think it did. It might have. So he goes down, and I still have Liepard. And then he goes into Armaldo, and I'm thinking that this is just going to be the same one from last time. So I try to stay in Thunder Wave, but he's faster than me. And he just kills me. Right off. So I switch to my War Turtle knowing I can take a hit. I was planning to try to Scald and try to burn him because I don't want him to be running around with that thing. And here comes the real problem with this team for me, which is Ludicolo, because no matter what I did to this thing, it just would not die. I Scalded it and it lived, and I decided to stay in and Toxic it because I know that Toxic will wear down quicker. And I'm going to end up missing my Toxic, which really, really sucks. And so I'm just going to save my War Turtle rather than sacking it, because I figure I can do something later and switching to my Vinyl Plume, predicting a water move, and he Ice Beams, and he hits me hard. So Vinyl Plume's going down, and it lives. But I don't want to lose my Vinyl Plume just yet either. So I decided to swap it back out of there and just send in my War Turtle as Death Fodder, because I need Vinyl Plume for his team more than I need War Turtle, because a lot of his physical threats would run all over my team. He Ice Beams, predicting, well, not predicting, but he Ice Beams just thinking my thing would stay in. And I swap out here, thinking that he's going to switch because his rain ran out, but then he just resets rain back up because I didn't think he would have rain dance on his Ludicolo. But he does. And I project to see what he's going to do, see what move he has. And he has Hydro Pump. And I don't think Flareon can take one, so I just stay in, and he misses, and I try to go for the burn with Lava Plume. And it doesn't burn, and I protect against calling out rain turns. And then I switch out Flareon because I don't want to lose it yet, because it's like my only wall that's still at full health. And if I lose that thing, then it's not going to be a good time for me. So I switch into my War Turtle, and I take a Hydro Pump, and I actually live. But it's not going to matter because he's just going to Giga Drain away. You know, in truth, he should have just set up the rain right there, because I think I just clicked something random, because I didn't think that, you know, he's going to let me live anyway. If he set up rain, I would have been pretty screwed. So I just switch out into Sock, and this is my choice damage Sock. I just destroy him with close combat. I'm not playing games with this thing anymore because it's just pissing me off at this point. And anything that wants to push in is going to take a hefty amount of damage from it. But then he switches into his Swoobat, and I know the Swoobat is a dual screener. So I'm afraid that he's just going to try to, he's just going to, set up his screen in my face. So I switch out into my Flareon, knowing he can't really touch me, because all he has is Roost with dual screens plus U-turn. I just lava plume trying to burn him. And I think I get the burn, which is helpful because then when he's trying to U-turn out of here and everything, I'm not going to be taking a lot of damage. And now I think it's pretty much just crippled. And now he switches into the Mungus, and I just keep spamming the lava plume button, not even caring, because I just want to get some of his Pokemon out of the way. And his Mungus is pretty bulky. I protect because I think he's getting Spore, and he just rain dances on me. And at that point, I'm like, crap. Because then he switches right into this Gorbis, and this thing was the bane of my existence at this point. Because I didn't know what to do about it. I think I love Plume, and I think I get the burn. But the burn isn't really going to help at this point. And I know he's just going to set up a Shell Smash, so I think I just keep the Lava Pluming. Like away, just trying to whittle this thing's health down, because not only does it have Swift Swim, but then the Shell Smash means nothing on my team's going to be outspeeding it. So this thing's actually a really big threat, especially with the white herb and everything. So I just keep Lava Pluming for damage. And here I thought he was just going to straight out attack me, because he pretty much can just kill everything on my team, just going with, like, Surf and everything. So I protect, and it was a bad play because he goes for another Shell Smash. And now I know that I'm going to have to lose something. This thing, because it's down to my full health special wall, which might have taken a +2. I doubt it would have, but now it's really not going to take a +4, so I'm just going to have to let it go. And now I'm down to my physically defensive Vileplume, my Scarf now to Choice Banded Sawk, so I really don't know what I'm going to do, because I'm going to have to switch into Sawk to get rid of this thing, because I'm just going to need to get rid of this thing, and luckily the Reflect wears off right there. So I switch into Sawk, I know I'm not going to outspeed, and I'm just going to fire off a Reversal because it's going to get a full power, because I'll be at 1 hit point by the end of this Surf. So I'm just going to drop this Gorbis, because it was a really big threat. And now, after I had killed off his Gorbis, I was pretty sure that he had nothing left in his team a Beast Swift Swing, but I am about to find out in like a turn or two that I was completely wrong. I should have just stayed in and Reversal because he had no Reflect up, and it would have done a butt ton to him. But I switched into Vileplume, and he goes for Reflect, and I don't think this one has Roost. I think it has Taunt, and I think he taunts me this upcoming turn. And I didn't predict that or anything. I just thought that he was going to try to U-turn away. But I just fire out the Sludge Bomb and kill off his Swoobat, because I do not want this thing alive anymore. I do not want this thing setting screens up. I don't want this thing around anymore. It's just annoying. And Rain kicks off, and now he sends him into the Mungus, and I Sludge Bomb, just trying to get some good damage, because I figure it's my game here. And he sets up the Rain Dance, and at this point, I was wondering why he would even bother setting up the Rain Dance, because he's got nothing else. He's just done Armaldo and Amoonguss, and he pulls right out of here. I was considering Giga Draining, but I just went for Sludge Bomb because it was doing a really big chunklet. As Armaldo resists it. And I'm sitting there thinking to myself, why did he just go for Rain Dance? And so I looked up on Smogon, because this is a Dream World tournament where you can use unreleased abilities, and Armaldo gets Swift Swim. So he hits me with Stone Edge, and Vileplume's going down, but thanks to me being a special wall, a physical wall, I'm able to live it, and Giga Drain. And this upcoming turn all comes down to whether or not he's gonna miss this Stone Edge. If he hits, I lose, and if I hit, and if he misses, then it's my game, because he can't do anything. And luckily he misses, and I'm able to kill off his Armaldo. and pretty much his Amoonguss can do nothing to me because I still have Sonic where I can just reversal. And I have my Scarf now too, and then I have Violet Queen at almost like half health, so he's just gonna run and save the time of like stalling and making the game take way longer. So that was a really good game, KingQuags. You guys should go check him out. He's a pretty nice dude. Well, see you guys.